Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be taking a look at the demo for an upcoming game. This is FOGPIERCER. If I had to sort of put an elevator pitch on it, I guess I'd probably call it something like Into the Breach meets Snowpiercer. Basically, we're on a train. I think it's sort of a Mad Max style apocalyptic wasteland type thing. We're trying to get from A to B. It's like a roguelike, so we're going between various nodes across a map. We're picking fights, visiting shops, upgrading our train, as well as our weapons and other stuff as well. It's pretty good. I've played a couple of runs as well as the tutorial. I won't do the tutorial this time. I haven't got to the end of a run yet, but you know, as a roguelike, you're always kind of building towards like meta progression and stuff. So I've unlocked new cards and some stuff like that. But it's pretty cool. I've had quite a good time with it. I quite like that. The runs I've done have only sort of been about 10-11 minutes long, partly because I haven't got all the way to the end, sure, but also I think that it is quite quick fire, which is nice. But anyway, this is where we kind of choose our loadout. The default one works pretty well, but eventually you can sort of pick different drivers. We have Monica Cold Snap, who gets a certain amount of cards in the deck, and a starting module. We don't know what Pan the Pathfinder gets yet, they're not in the demo. This is our locomotive, so again, in the full game, you'll be able to choose between different locomotives, different abilities and cards and stuff, I'm sure. We can choose the carriages. Now, I actually have unlocked, so this stuff isn't in the demo, but we do have the chance to put in a minigun. However, I found that the default artillery weapon was actually a bit more effective. I got further with that than I did with the minigun, but that's to say you can add additional carriages, not just swap them out. So at some point, if we do get the opportunity to add a carriage, I might go for the minigun. Modules, I think you can... The meta progression you get after each run, you get a currency called spikes. So I think this is the cost in spikes of adding stuff to our run. Not to our starting loadout, but the stuff that will appear during the run. But yeah, let's just dive in here. You can also move the order of your carriages around, but again, I've kind of found the default one kind of seems to work the best. So this is what the nodes look like anyway. So swords, these are fights. They have different modifiers and rewards and stuff going on. There's a convoy, which is a slightly tougher fight. We have a shop. We have a depot where we can go and buy new carriages. And yeah, and the boss at the end, although I haven't got that far. Although, wow. Oh crap. Does this go all the way? I thought the boss was the end of it, but oh my goodness. That's the end. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I haven't got as far as the first boss. Then I've got to about. The runs are always different, but in terms of number of nodes, I've probably got to about here so far. So we'll see how far I get this time. Now, which one shall we pick here? There's not a lot of point taking an early shop. We don't have any starting money. We'll probably not really get enough to really do anything once we got there. So I'm tempted to. Actually, if we go that way, so you get a card reward and cliffs. Okay, well, let's tell you what, let's do this one because we get a card reward for that. So that seems like a good thing to do. So anyway, here we are. We're on our train, we're on the tracks. Enemies come in. They'll kind of come in and target stuff. There's only one enemy in this first fight, so it's quite easy. On this side, in 5 turns, it even says here, there's going to be a rebar pillar coming in. So if you're able to move enemies around, and that's what the artillery attack does with our artillery carriage, it's good at moving enemies around. I've never really successfully managed to move them into the right place. I mean, I suppose you could... Well, I probably could actually, but it's in 5 turns, so it's not something I need to achieve right now. We also have a shield we can put with our shield carriage. So it's every time another card gets played, the cost reduces. So if you play a couple of cards, you can actually shield up for free. We might not need to. Although, what I could do is I can't hit him directly, but I could shove him into. Yeah, it's difficult because I'd quite like to. If I shield up there. What I can do is I can kind of blam him into there. I took the shield down, but then I can put the shield back on. So he's going to shoot that, but it's not going to do anything. But just like Into the Breach, which I mentioned right at the beginning, you kind of see the enemy's intentions, so I can see that he's going to shoot in there. In fights, we get a lot of enemies. You can kind of move them around so they shoot each other. So again, very Into the Breach-like. Yeah, that's probably about it for now, so let's just end that turn. So he shoots there, but we were shielded, so that's fine. He's going up there to shoot at them, but he's actually made a mistake there because he's now within actual range of my artillery, so we're just going to shoot him, and he dies. And when enemies die, they kind of shoot back on the grid along the same row, and if there's enemies behind them, they'll do damage to all those enemies in that row. So that's another thing that's quite good for taking people down. But I'm going to take the extra card reward, I think. So what you can do is kind of get like a little boost of speed and ram enemies if they're on the track ahead of you or behind you, it looks like. I didn't manage to get that working properly the one time I've had a chance to use it, but that's just down to user error, I think. Let's try convoy. So we know we're going to see these types of enemies. So we've got the cannon type enemy, we've got a very weak but very mobile sort of motorbike enemy, a convoy truck that doesn't really do much, but if they're the last ones on the field, they just leave, so you don't kind of get the rewards from that. And a low chance of getting a shield support truck. We'll see what they do. So we've gone from one enemy to potentially 4. But let's see what happens. 3. So we didn't get the optional shield enemy, and that's fine. Right. So this guy's not going to do much, but that's what's happening there for now. If I could. Oh, it's interesting that we're not moving him. Maybe, is he... Hang on, he's a heavy unit, so he can't be moved. Okay. But I could potentially move that bike there, and it would... I could then ram it with this emergency coal. I mean, I'm tempted to do it just to see how it works. Because like I said, I didn't really get it to work very well before. So I'm gonna play that. And I think I have to then do another attack to get it to work. Yeah, I think I just want to shoot this. There we go. So we do shoot forward. He is now aiming at nothing. There's not a lot of point shielding up now, to be honest. It doesn't persist. It only lasts for that turn. So let's leave that. Yeah, because of where he is, it's not that easy to target him. And that's interesting, it's moving him behind. I might do that, because I'd like to get the modules off this truck if I can. And that guy's not doing anything now. Yeah, so let's leave that. Now this is interesting, because I can now, providing I can hit him... because I can't move that. It's annoying. I think it's not too complicated. I mean, this guy is going to get away. Well, you know, maybe we can delay it. And I can kill that, but then this guy will just leave. So I'd rather leave that, I think, and see if we can get an extra reward from this carriage. Okay, that's better. That's the way around we want them. Because now what I can do is knock out both. Because we took out the front truck. Well, we made the front truck collide with the back truck, and they both had 1 health, so they both died. So what module do we get? Get 5 extra AP when a wagon is destroyed. Now that, I assume, means one of our carriages, which we don't. We want to avoid that. The only carriage I ever lose is the locomotive, which is end of the run, so that doesn't probably help. But we'll take an extra AP for... oh, that's a reroll. I was going to say, if it was a sell, I might have sold that. But right, let's go straight into another fight. Card reward this time. Then there's a low chance of quite a few different things here. A repair truck, I don't like that. Haven't seen that before. Or a movement support truck. Increases cost of movement by 1 while alive. I don't like those. We'll see if we get any of them. My locomotive's already taken damage. Why was that? I don't remember that taking damage. See, I'm now in the position where we're dead if we allow him to do that. So we'll try and avoid that, if at all possible. So I could do that and knock them. And I do have... Well, maybe I'll play that. And then I'll do that. And then we'll move forward. So he's now targeting the shield carrier. He's now not targeting anything. And I can just pop a shield on there. Oops. Leaving a lot of points on the table here, but there's not a lot of point. There's not really any point doing that. I mean, I might as well play it just in case I'm wrong and it does persist, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. It's actually next turn. If I can get someone in this lane, they will actually die. It's going to be tough because I can't. I'm just going to do another artillery, and I've got a shield I can put in as well. Oh, I wish I could shove you. I mean, what I might as well do is that. Shield on there, because that does have 3 health. See, that thing went past, but I wasn't able to get anyone in that lane, unfortunately. Okay, that's good positioning on those 2 guys, though, because I can probably get rid of them now. If I do that... Well, with that said... I think I might do this. Reroll. And... really help me, to be honest. I could nuke my own train. Keep him away from the locomotive a little bit. Okay, well I guess we'll leave that. Because he's targeting the that, I can't... Well, I think we might have to put it on. That way. I'm actually going to take the money because I think we've got a shop coming up. Might be able to get some good stuff. I'd like to, if we survive, I'd like to get to that depot as well, so I won't probably clear myself out. But you can upgrade cards and stuff. Well, buy new cards by upgrading the carriages. You can also repair them, so I think that's probably worth doing. I'll take a bit extra cash, so... not a repair all button. Maybe not. Let's repair that. That's 60. I've got 89 left, so I can... I found it was pretty good to upgrade cards in the weapons carriages. So reload's good. You get AP equal to the number of red cards in your hand. But the carpet shot was good too. So that just causes absolute carnage. I might go for that. I could do another one, but it's doing what I said I wouldn't and just clearing myself out. So I'll tell you what, we'll do that. This is a new one. Blind all enemies in AoE range. I didn't have that before. I've only just unlocked that card. It might be quite good. Or we've got push enemies away. I don't know how useful that is because a lot of them just shoot in a straight line. Maybe we'll take the blind. So I did what I said I wouldn't do and spend all my money. Oh, I can't sell. Oh, okay. Oh, so when it says sell, it's not talking about the cards. It's talking about the carriage. No, I don't want to do that. So, close that, and we move on. So we've got another fight here. Starting to get to the point where the fights get quite difficult now. I look at all these. Well, I was going to say, interestingly, they're all in a straight line, but they're all going to move now, and... do have the carpet shot. This is the one that's quite good because it'll do all of these in a straight line, which is probably worth doing. These are still alive. I could see if I do that. That knocks out all of, well, 2 of those. And now I can shield up the locomotive. There we go. That went quite well. I still have one. I could shield something else, but it doesn't seem much point. So what I could... mind you, I don't have... We have got the blind one. So that would only really blind that cannon, which isn't really doing anything to me. Which is annoying. But the carpet bomb, so I could... Again, I could knock out 2. That's the one I think I'm going to do this in the hope that I get a shield card. I do, and I can afford it, so I think we need to shield that. So the preview doesn't make it look like it's taking damage. I think the shield is taking that, so I think that's fine. He can't attack because he isn't aiming at anything. So what I was hoping I could, if I'd had an artillery shot, I would have shifted the gun down to shoot one of his friendlies. Carpet shot again. So this, yeah, I can't hit that one. But I could maybe move the locomotive forward. Then that might come into play a bit. Yeah, so if I do that now, that kills them both. There we go. So it's quite simple mechanically, but it's I found it to be a lot of fun. Actually, this is sort of tying for as far as I've ever got. I guess we'll see. I think we've got some good cards. It'll come down to my mistakes while I'm just kind of learning the game and the tactics and stuff, you know. There's a lot of enemies. Right. Oh, so well, I've got the blind. I mean, there's... Yeah, it's blinding one of them. I mean... I think I'm going to re-roll. Still don't get my... Did I get my reload? I don't know if I did, actually. I'm not sure about this chaff thing. I don't know how good it is. You see, that's... So I think what I'm going to want to do is move forward. That will knock him out. I kind of do that with a carpet bomb anyway. I could do that, and then he's shooting his friend, and I'm killing that. I don't have a way of shielding, unfortunately. But I think that might be worth doing. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's why he took damage before, because he ran into something. I didn't realise that happened. God. In theory, you could just completely destroy yourself. Oh, this is a chaff thing. But it doesn't matter, we're not taking an attack this time. I could carpet bomb, potentially. That's probably worth doing. It's starting to feel like it could be run over. Well, that's the one we need to stop happening. Stop from happening. Yeah, I can play all of these. Let's get you shielded up. Get you shielded. You shielded. probably worth doing. Yeah. Now we've just got that to worry about. Let's shield it. Whoa, we're getting down to very little HP here. But I think he's dead. Gotta watch that that thing. I can see why you want to maybe put the metal plates on before doing that attack. I'll have to bear that in mind in future. I think I might take the money because we're going to a depot now. Hopefully they got a minigun for us. I might be able to heal as well, which actually is going to take a bit. Ooh, we do train repair, I think. So each wagon health +1. So that just means I've got one on a bit of lower HP. So I'm going to buy the minigun. Now, where do I want to put the carriage as the thing? I think you want to have the artillery at the back, I think. And you want the shield at the front, second behind the locomotive, otherwise you can't use the shields on it. This kind of mean that's not going to get shielded, but I think it's more important to protect the locomotive. I'm going to use money to repair that up as well. And I've only got 14 bucks, so I think we leave it. And now it's the boss, so I have never got this far. What do we got? We've got Loizo. Destructively annoys others with ranged attacks that may disable functionality. Okay. And a high chance of that. Signal one, whatever that does. But we got a new carriage now, which is going to open up other possibilities for us. Hey, you're not Pan. Who? Never mind. Hand over all you got. Oh, we can shoot from diagonals. That's interesting. Okay, well, first of all, where's the carpet shot go? So that... Oh, yeah, that's probably a good gambit. Let me just see. I've actually got another AP as well. That's probably because of this thing proccing, I guess. It's the minigun just does damage. What does Destabilize do? If a damage is dealt to a unit with this effect, it will skid one cell backwards. Okay, so what does that look like? Does it say? If damage is dealt to a unit... Oh. So if you shot it twice? This effect skid one does not work. Oh, okay, I didn't quite get that. I mean, I kind of get what it's saying, but... So he's heavy, isn't he? So I can't even move this guy around. So we're going to need to put some... Oh, God. I feel like that's a good gambit just to get rid of two of them. What does this do again? Add a shield to a random enemy. Well, I don't want him doing that to the boss. I think getting rid of two is probably a good thing to do. I'm gonna need to shield this. So the locomotive is gonna take some damage unless... Oh, that's not gonna do the job, is it? Maybe that. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but we'll leave it there. I mean, that seems like... That's actually blinding everyone, so I think that's probably... what do I do? Blind all enemies in AoE range. Did it just do him? Oh, I was hoping it would do everyone. I might not have done that if I'd known. Oh, I see. That's knocking that into that. Well, I could do that there, and he'd shoot the boss. But I need to do something about. Oh, yeah. So what we. I guess that it's not perfect. I wish there was an undo, because I kind of miscounted and I thought I could do an artillery attack and knock it out. So that's run over. That is run over. But I got to the boss. I've not got this far before. Even if I'd done the move forward thing, that would have helped. Do I unlock any cards? I don't unlock any new cards, unfortunately. So there we go. Do I get any spikes? Yeah, so I might be able to get some new upgrades now. Let's continue. I'm going to do another run. I'll go with the default one, but on cards, so I got unlocks. So you could have a draw 2 cards, discard all cards in the hand and draw 5 cards. Draw 2, discard a card. I quite like, yeah, just, I mean that, yeah. I think that's a good one to get. On modules, well, I could get 2 AP if the locomotive has 1 HP. Oh, well, that would be good. Alright. I'll buy those things. Let's go. So you kind of got the idea now. Let's see how far we can get this time. The first shop is here. I might want to end up there. I mean, it depends, really. Yeah, so much of a muchness, isn't it? Although, that said, I get a card reward if I go this way, eventually. Assuming I survive this fight. Looked like there were 2 enemies. We only had one at the beginning of the last one. And there's only one this time. I guess it's types of enemies you could face. What I'm going to do is shield the locomotive. Shield that as well. That's not good, because he's right there, which means my artillery strikes aren't going to do. Although I could do the same thing again with the shield, maybe. Although that would then take down the shield, so I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't really know if that achieved very much. Then I can at least get him to take damage. And not lose the shield. Oh, is he going down? Oh no, he missed the rock. Okay, I kind of missed that was happening. What we got? I think again. What do we got? Just thinking about this, what could I do? Well, I could kill him, then he'd ram into him, but then he'd still shoot at that. I need to shield the locomotive. Don't have enough to do everything. shield both. Bit of a waste, because then I can't attack. Well, actually I can. If I do that... I've got enough to do this now, so... And then... I'll put it into you, because then I've got the option of killing you next turn, hopefully. Okay, so presumably I can kill you and put damage on you. Don't think I can do both. We're going to take the damage on the artillery truck. Yeesh, okay. Add on, that's about all I can do, really. Yeah. Okay, what card do we get? Ooh, 3 extra AP next turn. Draw. I think we'll take the draw 2 cards with the cost down, because then you can... you know, there's quite a few turns where we run out of cards before we run out of AP. So that would be good. Alright, let's see what we get here. We'll watch the artillery truck. Now this is repair... Oh, okay, that's going to repair the health of a random damaged enemy. The end of a turn. How much health? He's only got 1 health, so I could just take him down. That seems like that's probably a good idea. I'm going to want to put a couple of shields on that, but if I play the artillery first, then those shields will be free. Yeah, it doesn't do any damage if you shove them that way. It's annoying, I actually can't target either of those. I could hit him. I suppose there's value to it. Couple of free shields there. I mean, I've got an extra AP, so, I mean, why not? Yeah, I can't afford those. So I can kill that guy, that's not too much of a problem. I could... I'm going to need to shield that. Let's take one down. Just pop the shields on here. It does push him there, so actually that is not a terrible idea. And there's a chance he gets hit by the rock. I'm not sure what order things happen in. I guess we'll see. But we obviously need to shield that. I'm not going to play the draw 2 cards because I won't have any AP anyway, so... Ah, it's the rock first. That's a shame. If it was the other way around, he'd have been killed. Have a think. So I can... Well, we can kill him. We should. isn't much point doing anything to this guy. Yeah, I think we just have to leave it. Okay, well there's something coming up there in 2, but there's not much point shoving him around right now. These and then a shield up, I think. Don't have any damage. Okay, that's interesting. Probably want to do this then. He's only got one. So what I could do is shield up and then... Alright, so do we want another carriage or do we want to upgrade in cards? Well, I think I'm going to try and take another carriage. $30 to repair, which I want to do anyway. So even though it's slightly wasteful, I think it makes more financial sense to do that. Minigun! Ah! Let's move him up. $20, probably nothing I can do with that, so let's move on. Now, ooh, what's that? I've not seen no card removal. Okay, well that's probably not too much of a problem. Card reward or a convoy? Do the convoy. Interesting. So these guys, that'll knock them both out, which isn't too bad. I can do all the attacks. 3 health. No shields. Let's think about this. If I did the artillery attack there, he moves back. I'm not doing damage to him. If I do damage to him there, that one will also move forward. I mean, I think we're taking damage anyway here. Do what I can there. I'll do this in case a free shield card pops up. It actually costs 1, so it's not free, but that does... Oh, I can't do it on my carriage. Oh, it's annoying because it only does ones around its shield car. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, well, he's taking a damage. Oh, God. Okay, well, if we can kill that, it will knock that out as well. Don't think I can do it. Hmm. I'm not even thinking about the module at this point, I'm just thinking about survival. And, yeah, because the minigun can't hit him. So what am I going to do about that? Let's do that. Tell you what, let's shield that. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I can... Okay, so, I mean, we can't lose that. It's going to knock him into that, but he needs the armor now. Okay. I can't hit the truck. I think we got to just save ourselves. We didn't get the module, but we lived to fight another day, I suppose. We do have another shop now, so hopefully there'll be a chance to repair. Never really reached the point of thinking a card removal would be a good idea. I mean, decks haven't been that big yet. So these guys are in need of a heal. That's going to pretty much be all my money. I don't think I can... Yeah, 30 to upgrade, so I can't upgrade anything. This is not looking too promising. There's not much point doing that, to be honest. Trying the convoy. Maybe get a module we can use. Okay, so what we got? Miniguns. And I think... Shield. Oh, I can't bloody shield! Ugh. You should need to be able to shield the locomotive. We're going to take another damage there. Ugh. There's no point playing more card draw. We can actually minigun on this guy now, so let's do that. Ooh, interesting. Let's shield that then. Yeah, let's see what modules we get. So, plus 2 AP if the locomotive has 1 HP at the beginning of a play round, which does happen. In fact, I'll take that. And we got the boss. Let's see who we got. We got the same guy again, Lojo. Where is Pan? Ask my ice bow. Oh, there's a lot of people. We want rid of the shield support. Can't currently do it, but I could. Oh, it's minigun. Start working on these guys. Shit, that's my artillery gone. Well, so shield's disabled, and I don't have any artillery. Okay. Apart from that, we're doing great. I think I need to. If this card is in your hand, deal... Oh, I've got to play it. Otherwise it's going to kill me. I can't play that. So... There's my wagon. Oh yeah, just disable all my weapons. I'm sure that'd be fine. God damn it. How long does that malfunction thing last? I've got nothing. I mean, there's no point even using this. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what else I've got on my deck. Card draw. I can put the metal panels on there, I suppose. Damn. I thought I had shields. Oh, I can't get through this thing. Okay, my miniguns are back, though. Oh, shit. No, I mean, that's okay, actually, because I'll just shield that. Oh, shit, what happened? I don't think I saw that. Did I have that card in my hand that killed the locomotive? I didn't see. But we have ranked up a bunch of stuff. Let's have a look what we got here. Phosphorus rounds. Add blind effect to one attack card from your hand until the end of the turn. Okay. This. Preempt. Get 2 AP. Start next round with 2 AP less. Okay. A couple of things in the artillery. Shoot a sticky bomb at a unit. Get a card to detonate it. Auto explodes in 3 turns. That's interesting. Iron Rain. Deal 1 damage to all enemy units. Well, that seems good. What does burn do, though? I don't know. That might hurt ourselves, potentially? I don't know. There we go. Another run ended at the boss. But I think we'll leave it there for now. I mean, those 2 runs are the joint furthest I've ever got with this. But you can see that we're unlocking more stuff, and yeah, I mean, that last one I probably could have avoided dying just because I didn't see that card in my hand that I think killed my locomotive. But yeah, that was interesting. What's on this? Run lost. Is that all the stuff that blew up? Anyway, I enjoyed it. The demo is now on Steam if you want to check it out yourself. I'll have a link to the store page in the description below. As far as when it's coming out, it just says coming soon, I think. So I don't think it's particularly soon, but it's one that I'll be adding to my wish list anyway and keeping an eye on because I thought this was pretty fun. But let me know in the comments your thoughts, and if you enjoyed this video, if you could hit the like button as well, that'd be great. And if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that, that'd be fantastic. But thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.